think our role model should be an artist.
Why will we think that our role model will be an artist? Any someone? Okay, all right. Let me give you the opportunity.
I'll give up.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
My name is Ali Amira. I'm from Kramer Senior College. My base color is blue.
No. Please tell me more on this. All right.
My favorite food is just So, why I think Arumida is an artist is that entertainment, because the way she's talking to the person on the food is entertainment.
Okay. So what with this fact, with the fact that we have said the person she's her role model is likely an artist or she's talking about entertainment and all. How the question now is not how long, but what exactly does she spend her time doing for her to answer me? What exactly does she spend her time doing for her to be able to, for you to be able to decide or assume that is her, that entertainment, being an artist and all is serving as a role? Yes, please. The lady at the wine.
My name is Oazuriki Agata. I'm from Studio Girls. My favorite color is pink and my favorite food is tea and bread.
Nice. That's different.
I think that role model is an entertainer or an artist because from what we have heard from her, she rolled with friends, she watched movies and late at night she also tells her friends about what she has watched or if she has seen a movie or stuff like that.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. So she spends her time watching movies. So you can deduce someone's interest by what they constantly talk about. You can identify someone's role model either as a person, an individual, or as an activity or a thing by what the person constantly does speaks about. Now, who is a role model, or what is a role model? Now, I understand. A role model is someone that has such influence on you, on the choices you make, on the attitude you present to your friends, your family, your colleagues I wanted to say your colleagues at work, we get there, your colleagues in school. Yes, so a role model is someone that has such impact, such influence. Are we together? Are we together? A role model is someone, or your role model is someone or something, or some activity, some kind of activity that has such great influence in your life, in your career choices, in the decisions that you make, in the attitude that you present, right? Even in the conversation that you have with your close buddies. Are we together? Now, there's the conscious role modeling, the person that you call your role model, and then there is the unconscious role model. Now, I want to ask this very critical question. If you like, I will know because I've gone through this stage. How many of us here have our parents as role models? Don't lie. How many of us here okay, put down your hands. Thank you for being sincere. How many of us here are teenagers? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, you can put down your hand. How many of us teenagers here have daddy and mommy as role models? If you like. Are you raising your hand or you are praising God? How many of us here as young people spend at least 3 hours in front of the TV, your tab, your phones? Thank you for being sincere. Give your neighbor a high five. Good. Now, how many of us you spend 3 hours, 4 hours in front of your mobile phone, your tab, or your system? Hello? How many of us here spend 30 minutes out of that time to listen to the news? Okay, so what do you use 3 hours and 30 minutes to do? Okay, you are watching shorts on YouTube. Yes. Now, where do you think your role model will come from? Yes, because you spend so much time there. And that is the unconscious, do you understand? That is the unconscious activity, that's the unconscious role modeling system that a lot of us young people, are we together? You are going to come beside me, sweetheart. Hello, you will stand beside me and you will join me in my presentation if I hear your voice again. Now, when we spend time before our phones, our system, we are unconsciously being mentored. Or being, well, there's this role play in our minds. Give yourself, if you have 3 hours every week, how many hours is that altogether? The good is 21 hours in a week. If you do that for a year, okay, 3 hours in a day times 365 days in a year. That's how many hours? Please now, use your calculator, let me check quickly. Give me a range. Come on now. 1,000.
It's 5 hours.
Okay, let's say 1,900. So if you have 1,900 of your life, from maybe when you were in age 7 up till 15, how many years is that you sat there in front of the TV watching, being role modeled, in quotes, having my drama, being mentored by someone you're likely never going to meet? Now, this is it. Can we do a flip? Before I'm wrapping up already, can we do a flip? I'm saying this illustration because I needed you guys to actually think. Take out time to do an analysis of what you use your time to do. What you use your time to do eventually models your attitude, models the way you present yourself. I was doing an deliberate understudy on my children. And so I was speaking with them on Sunday when we were coming from church, we were returning home, and the opposite house, two children from the opposite house, walked beside us. My church is not far from my house, so we took a walk. Walked beside us, and they didn't say anything. In short, my son was running ahead. White was just going home, and I was wondering. So we got home and I had to ask him, why didn't you say hello or hi to your friend, to your neighbor? My daughter said, I said hi. I said, I didn't hear you say, hey, how you doing? How was Sunday? So I had to call them. I found out that you guys spend so much time in front of the system that you have forgotten how to relate with people. As our auntie will always say, don't do PJ Masks on the express, if not you. And that's how we hold each other. Do you understand? So I had to call their attention. I had to really bring it to their attention that you guys are being yourself in front of your system so much that you can't even relate. So it also struck this chord in my head. So it means that it's not just me telling them to cut screen time, it is also ensuring that they begin to relate with their friends and have a regular conversation. Are we together? Now, my role model, because of my career path, right from when I was in the university, before then, when I was in secondary school, let me start from there, I made up my mind that I would run a business. I got to the university at secondary school at the age of 9 at that time. When I got to 100 level, I'd already had an idea of what I would do. By the time I was in 300, I'd already prepared my path for business. And I told myself I would spend just 2 years in any organization. I was going to learn the ropes of running a business, not because I wanted to earn a salary. After which I started the business. So the moment I came out of youth service at 22, what did I do? I took out 2 years. At 24, I launched the human resource company that our auntie was introducing me with. Now this is the point, and then with that I connect job seekers to organizations who are looking for quality talent, hire them, pay them off, and then I manage their staff. My company manages their staff. Now the point is this. The reason why I was able to make such decisions was because of the people and the resources that I was rolling with. Now I was asking this beautiful lady there, are you a photographer? Now, if I have to stick with her, there's a possibility that I will have to trace it back to how our interest for photography started. And that is because she had access to something before now. Now, my question to you is this. What do you want to become? Not what the society wants you to become. You. What do you want to become? The society can present A to you, but you want to become B, right? What do you want to become? Oh, auntie, I don't know. Fine, that's okay. There's always the beginning of what? Of not knowing. Take a pen and a diary, and then every day just write. When you have this pen down, you can now determine who your role model will be. Otherwise, everybody will model you. Everybody will serve as an influence. You will look up to everybody and anybody and anything. But if you have a particular channel, a particular goal, you will seek people. You will somehow connect with people who will fuel that dream, who will fuel that passion. Okay? Do we understand? So for me, I have a role model in business. I have a role model with my Christian walk. My fellowship with Jesus. There's somebody, of course, Jesus is our ultimate anyways. Then I have a role model when it comes to dealing with teenagers and children. Because I've worked with teenagers and children for over 12 years now. Now I'll have a role model for what? For my business as a person. And then for maybe a consultant. I run a consulting firm, so I'm an HR consultant. I have a role model that, the organization I have also has a model, another organization that has gone way ahead of us, over 30 years, going to 40 years ahead of us. So with that, it has helped me to do what? To channel my thoughts, to pick up my interest, and then to achieve my goal at each level. Do we understand? In such simple terms, did you learn anything from me today? Did you learn anything? Yes. I want 2 ladies. I want 2 teenagers. Do we have 8 to 12 here? Yes, 8 to 12. Okay, I want someone ages 8 to 12. I want a teenager. Junior teen between 13 and 15, and I want somebody from 16. I don't know if we have 19-year-olds, but if I have someone, then I want someone. Okay? This is your school, eh? What are you? I'm just joking. Let me get someone that I've not spoken before. Okay, my friend that I said you will present with me. Okay, so what did you learn? Yes, thank you very much for believing. If you believe in what you want to do and you work towards it, faith is good. Look at me. What's your name? Jemima. Faith is good. If you believe, is good. But faith and work has to do what? So if you are praying over your Bible and you don't read, will you pass? Good. Alright. That young man at the back of the with glasses, yes. You. What did you learn? Please speak out. Because when you're arguing with your friend, oh my God, or you're watching, do you like football? Oh, you don't like, if you like football, I'll ask if you have broken the TV before. Okay. Yes, if your role model is actually on the right path. So don't generalize it. If your role model is actually on the right path. Okay, I want a junior. Yes. You might not be a junior team, ignore my junior. At least, with your eyes closed, you should be the one that should be answering and listening. Yes. Yes. The way you spend your time Who or what you spend your time with shows who you will idolize or you work with. Finally, please speak out. Because I saw you on the stage. Yes, find your talent, develop it, and choose what you want to become so that you can be responsible and accountable for your choices. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.
Let's put our hands together for Mrs. Omonola Elsie.